So I think the title of this movie is stupid. Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Ad Astra. It's hard to say. What is that? Ad Astra. A Latin phrase. Through hardships to the stars, or To the Stars. How about To the Stars? That's a better title. To the Stars, starring Brad motherfucking Pitt. Or just call it Brad's Space Movie. Or Space Pitt. The plot! In the future, there are some mysterious power surges coming from space, and these power surges are fucking shit up on Earth. So they take the handsome astronaut, Brad Pitt, out there to fix it. And shit gets long. It gets long. Brad Pitt! Brad plays the son of a very famous astronaut, Tommy Lee Jones, and they believe that these power surges have something to do with Tommy Lee Jones's mission from 30 years ago. Naturally, as expected, Brad Pitt's character has daddy issues. Acting-wise, Brad gave a very Ryan Gosling performance. No emotion, rises to the occasion in high-stress situations, and looks good while doing it. Ryan Gosling. I didn't find this character very relatable, and I had a hard time giving a shit about him throughout the whole story. I think he just needed better character development, and I know what they're going for here, where he lacks emotion in the beginning and he gains emotion along his journey, but I don't think it works how the director wanted it to. The background story that they do give you is very factual, and there's not much emotion put behind it. What they needed to do is make it a lot more personal to Brad Pitt. I just needed to understand this character on a personal level, and I really didn't. Brad was good, he just lacked emotion. There are other characters in this story, and the performances were great, but it's kind of on the spoilery side, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Overall, this is kind of a hard movie to review. Some people are going to hate it, some people are going to love it. I thought it was fine, I see what they were going for. And I am willing to go back and rewatch it just to get more of a meaningful experience the second time around. I think second time around might be a lot better. I absolutely love the cinematography, and I thought the sound editing was fantastic. There are some action sequences in this movie that I actually thought were great. And I really like some of the ideas that they have about the future. They address some things that I never really thought about before in space. That being said, this movie felt like a movie that was made for movie critics. This is a movie that's meant to be dissected, not enjoyed. I know that there's a ton of meaning behind everything that's happening in this movie, but I found it to be slow and monotone. This movie is monotone. This is how characters talk to each other for over 2 hours. Monotone. I also had to question their concept of time because their space travel seemed way too quick. I just wasn't buying it. I know that this movie isn't bad by any means. It's just an acquired taste. And personally, it just wasn't my flavor. If you need a movie to fall asleep to, this movie's fucking perfect. Rapid fire review. Subscribe.